Shit, thank you for the extra coats. What do I always do? Extra coat of arrogant, extra coat of armor.
Are you the leader of the Covenant?
Chief, no. I am just broke with a bad hair unit every night.
Anyways, though, moving on. Appreciate you guys for being here nonetheless. So let's see here. So KodakBlack goes off on his BM and child support system after she requested $56,000 for delivering an Anthropoid. Says that some women use it as a way to dodge responsibility and blames it for messing up the economy. Now, you guys know how I feel about Anthro support. I feel like exactly what KodakBlack is saying is 100% accurate. It allows bitches a shortcut that delivered seeds that the nigga didn't ask for in the first place. So it's like, you deserve a bag when we both decided to have consensual, pointless, meaningless, loveless sex. Now you get paid. Don't expect the nigga to come to birthday 1 through 18. Fuck off, bitch. Take this bag though. Let's see what this is about.
Motherfuckers like fucking up the economy like that. The economy and people mindset.
When you leaving, you can go straight out that gate right there.
Okay, so that way then.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Yeah, like that's yeah, the mindset. Cause like, let's say alright, these people grant and shit's so crazy. Cause like sometimes some of these women do be hitting certain niggas like for a lot of bread and shit or money, and it's like that'll fuck up the economy because yeah, a bitch that feel like shit. She ain't gotta go to school. She ain't gotta go learn to be no doctor or no this or no that no more. Fuck that shit. You feel me? Well, all she gotta do is just have a baby by him, have a baby by this nigga, have a baby by that nigga, have a baby by a certain nigga. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and so what? So it's like this women right here who actually like done put her brain in use. Nah, there's some of y'all who want me for my handsomeness. I'm just speaking in general. Yeah, I hope you pay stupid student loans. That's what I would. You feel me? The problem is that it's like people get around a certain caliber nigga. I ain't even just gonna say me. You get around a nigga with a few dollars and a good heart, cause like I'm saying, that's seldom. You feel me? Cause a lot of people like the more money you get, the more evil you become. The more evil you wanna do, the more evil. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would love to become a lawmaker, bro. Cause I would stand firm on that shit. Like, hell nah, man, bitch, a baby ain't costing bitch 20 bands a month. You know what I'm saying? Less than that, not even. I'm just gonna say that. So
for those of you that don't speak Balroganese, in short theory, in short form, basically all he's saying is that these chicks basically be using these anthropoids as cash bags. Now the thing about it is when these women use these men for anthropoids as cash bags, the funniest thing about it is they still expect the man to come around and kumbaya with the anthropoid. See what you're doing, what women don't understand is when you put a man on paperwork, you automatically create a disdain. Now that man looks at that anthropoid like nothing but a bill. And the thing is, if it's a bill, I want nothing to do with it. So when a lot of these chicks, you have these anthropoids, right? Then you put the nigga on paperwork, and then you wonder why the nigga never came to see the anthropoid. But did you think for 1 second you cashed in your anthropoid for a bag? This is coming from somebody that had a dad that was on paperwork. But see, when I got older, I understood that. I was never somebody who was sitting back waiting on my pops to come through on every birthday. I didn't give a fuck. But when I got older, I understood. I was like, damn, well, you know, when you think about it, why the fuck would this nigga come around if every time he got paid, 30% of the nigga's check was gone? Bro, the nigga had to make do. Like, the fuck? Like, damn. You know, some of these, some men, unfortunately, they have to work under the table for the rest of their life because a bitch got them for a bag over an anthropoid they didn't even fucking ask for. Like, bitch, a woman should know off the rip, that you have no business producing an anthropoid out of casual sex with somebody you did not fuck with on that type of level. So as soon as you deliver that anthropoid into society, you're creating rift, you're creating a bad childhood, you're creating problems before the anthropoid even gets here. Because you already have problems with the child's quote-unquote father. That man told you he did not want to procreate with you. That man told you it was nothing but casual sex and fun and backshot sessions. Yet you decided to go through the whole term and thought somehow, some way, that this nigga was gonna quote-unquote come to his senses to fuck with the kid he never wanted. And you put the nigga on paperwork and said, I still need you to pull up for this birthday party. Hey man, these chicks really don't understand. That shit ain't nothing but a car note at the end of the fucking day. That you don't drive. No thanks. You chose the paperwork over the relationship. So take the money and go. Is that better for you guys that don't speak Balrogganese? Oh no, I respect women to the fullest that never put their BDs on Anthro support because they're thinking about the child first. Any woman that files paperwork with an Anthropoid, you're thinking about yourself first, the child second. As soon as you file paperwork on a man, it shows that all you care about is the money and you cast your child, you cast your child's relationship with the quote-unquote father for a bag. You don't give a fuck about the kid. You're looking at the kid as a way to get free money. You know how people do when they say, you know what, I want to be a foster parent. You really don't want to be a foster parent. You really just want the checks that come along with having 5-6 kids living in a 2-story house where you can collect bags for each one of those heads. You don't have the passion to, you're not doing this for the passion, you're doing this for the money. And you get a discount on government assistance as well by being a foster parent. So that's basically what a chick does when she chooses paperwork over the relationship with the father of the Anthropoid. That's a foster kid to an extent. Because me personally, I don't know what nigga would come around a kid they paying vans for a month. It doesn't make sense. You chose money. You don't get both. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a man that's not rich thinking he could have multiple bitches that all know about each other. Some niggas get lucky. But for the most part, that's a rich man's thing. Or ocean of concubines. So you, just like a nigga might want 5 bitches at once and they all know about it, you think you could get Anthro support and the nigga's gonna come around and kumbaya? Nah. Choose one, bitch. You say, do I fuck with women wearing heavy wigs, makeup, and eyelashes? Are you new here? LFND, I got a question. LVFND, I got a question for you, bro. You said we have to love the Anthropoid. How could you have love for something you never agreed to conceive? Because liquid came out the tip of your penis? On accident? I can't process it. I mean, you could agree to have unprotected sex, but so does the bitch. Why is it always on the nigga? It takes less effort for you to pull out your cock and fuck than for a chick to gap both legs, lay back and let you slide in and fuck, or bend over and let you have back shots. Think about it. Alright, let me see if something I can click on. Would I ever let a woman pay on a first date? Nah. I was raised by a woman, so nah, trust me, I know the ins and outs of how women think. So no, I'm sorry, I would never do that. Because I was that kid. Bro, you 5, 6, 7, your mom coming home from dates saying she's never going out with that guy again because he wanted to go Dutch. It sticks with you and you learn something early. So nah. I really don't agree with a woman really paying for anything, to be honest. But when you're raised by a woman, you understand that. You get to understand the other side of how women really think. And I just feel like it's lame as fuck for a woman to be pulling out her wallet in front of you. I'm gonna keep it a stack. How many backshot sessions before the first date? Well, the good thing about that is that you're testing the pH levels on top of that. Because what if you backshot, you smell anus, you smell vagina? Is that date deserved? Ask yourself that question. Most likely you're not gonna want to do the date. We've had these conversations already about the housewife shit. You know how the fuck I feel about chicks that cook for niggas and everything like that. We've had these conversations. Go watch the recent video on the Plug channel. One of the recent videos with the football squeegee. Why do NBA players want to be streamers and shit? It's corny. It's a fad. That's what human beings do. They chase fads until they get boring. What's this shit? KodakBlack's BM? Let's see what else. So typical get. Weaves, wigs, showing the Anthropoid, purses, yachts, boats, trips, ice. Typical bitch. Anyways, like I said, most of these chicks' Instagram all look the same now. What else is new? And no, I don't agree with women being housewives. I actually think it's degrading to a woman to be a housewife. Is that really your destiny to Just grow up and be a nigga's servant? I would hope not. So the Bible says women are born to serve men? That's the fuck the Bible says? Alright, show me the fucking scripture. Yeah, give me the verse. Look, I'd rather a chick be good at glurping and globbing and having good pH levels than cook. Look, baby, we can go to Chipotle. Is the head game fire? Is the pussy scentless? We can give 2 flying fucks about her making a good cake. Or making some chicken Alfredo fettuccine. I don't give 2 flying fucks about that. If you can do that, whatever the fuck. But first, let's focus on the head game and the pH levels. Is the pH levels confident? Double stack game good? Are you willing to learn if your head game sucks? Alright, can I get a link to that scripture? I don't want to type it into my search bar. So it says yes and bear children. If not, then she's a waste of space on earth. You was laughing at that? I don't know about that. I don't like that. That's some bullshit. Women need to bring more to the table than sex. Yeah, loyalty. Yeah, outside of sex, bring loyalty. Awareness. Man, let me be honest with you. Just bring loyalty to the fucking table. The fuck? The fuck I want you to bring money to the table? It's not really, put it like this. It's not really too much I would request from a woman. Besides, be loyal. Box, pH levels confident. And be willing to learn how to glurp and glob correctly. I can't really think of nothing else I would ask for. You don't gotta have your fucking nails painted and shit 24/7 with me. You don't have to have a mani and pedi 24/7. Just make sure you have good hygiene, be loyal, and don't be like every other chick, basically. Don't be a follower. That's another thing. I hate it when chicks are followers. You know, every time we pull up somebody's Instagram, every time we pull up a chick's Instagram, how they look the same, they're a follower. If I go to your Instagram, yachts, clubs, purses, weaves, hairstyles, designer, you're a fucking follower, unfortunately. You're just trying to be like every other bitch. And I'm saying bitch because I would classify bitch different than an actual woman. Those are not one and the same. I gotta sneeze. But yeah. Women are hive-minded. Only weak women are hive-minded. Like the chicks on Pop the Balloon. One bitch popped the balloon, the other bitches pop because the nigga's 5'4". Well, listen, you're single, you're in your fucking 30s. Or you're single in your mid-20s. And you're on a fucking Pop the Balloon show. Something's wrong with you. Something gotta be wrong with you. Hold on, let me wash out my eye, hold up. Grab some water while I was at it. Oh, you never heard the term hive mind before? That's old shit. Alright, so full body cam footage involving Jacksonville sheriff incident involving William McNeil Jr. It's just the guy that tried to go viral with the locks. Also, I have a bookmark showing that. Yo, Rev, you said this rant could be on the plug channel? Which one, or which rant are we talking about here? Oh, we already got a couple topics tonight that's gonna be on the plug channel. The Anthropoid shit, the Wendy and DDG shit, all that. Whatever else need be. Do you have the I have it on my bookmarks, but do you have the bookmark where the police chief is talking about the cops didn't break any laws? Excellent.
Yeah, I don't like this. Yes, sir. Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that? I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over? Yeah, absolutely there's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
This is inclement.
It's not raining.
Okay,
See how this rog had an attitude as soon as it started? This zesty rog? Yeah, it was a zesty rog that had an attitude. See, the thing is, when it comes to cops, when you're not polite, now you're gonna make them get unpolite with you. Especially depending on what type of cops you're dealing with. And hold on a second, are these 12s? Oh, he had it coming. Nigga wearing 12s too?
not arguing with you, I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor.
Come on, bro. Like, this shit right here, I'm gonna go in some of the comments on the plug channel and look at some of the lame shit. This is the type of shit that I'm talking about. Bro, he started the shit. And now you crying? This whole shit could have been prevented. Like I fucking said before I even seen this shit. You could ask for a supervisor, but the man said no about the license. How do you think this is gonna go if you say no, you can't see my license or registration? When literally I could have a whole kilo of coke in the back. I could have multiple kilos of coke. And you're gonna tell me, I'm pulling you over, you're gonna tell me as a police officer, let me see your license registration, may I see your license registration? You say no. While you're sitting there in taxi 12s. As soon as I seen the shoes, I'd be like, this is gonna be a problem. As soon as I seen the fucking 12s.
What? Excuse me? Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over? Sorry, 35. I'm fucking the dog driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of here.
No,
Step out of here.
Here you go. And you gonna close the door on me, bro? Bro, I'd have busted that nigga's window instantly off the rip. Bro, soon as this nigga closed the door, I swear I would have busted. This is why I'm not a police officer. You know, you guys know I was gonna be a cop.
Please, don't ever leave me.
But I just, yeah, something happened. I didn't go that direction. This was way before the low tier guy shit. I was gonna be a police officer. But then I just, yeah. Nah, it wasn't gonna be no military shit. I was gonna be a cop. But I'm glad I chose this path. I would have been miserable. I would have been busting niggas' windows. I'd have been on some fucking training day shit. I already know. I'd have probably been fired from some force. Because I would be playing no games. I would have busted this nigga's window as soon as he closed the door on me. Found a clip? Alright, bet. Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna take the LAPD test and everything. Something told me not to do it. But I was on the verge of taking the test and everything. And you know I would have been a different type of nigga if I was on the LAPD. Alright, back to this.
25 seconds. Not 59 the driver just slammed the door and locked it. Yep. If anybody responding, come in from Commonwealth, block your vehicle, please. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. My camera's on, too. I've already told you. Okay.
See how they started off calm after this nigga was completely disrespectful?
Okay. Right now, you're under arrest for resisting. You understand? You're under arrest for resisting. The longer you take us on, the worse it's gonna be. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. Okay.
That video must have been old as fuck.
Open the
I
vehicle
remember
and
the
exit
video.
before we're gonna break the window. Open the door and exit, or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit, or we are going to break the window.
Gave this man literally multiple chances, but you only see this fucking Rog's side of it. Notice that? His side went viral. They gave this man thank you. They gave him five different times, which is why the police chief said they didn't break any laws. This is why I don't. This right here is why I don't have no. I said this shit on the video on the plug channel. I don't have compassion for niggas when it comes to these police officer stops, because you only see one side. All these situations are preventable until they are not. The punch was OD. That's about it. I mean, I do agree with that. The punch was OD. Yeah, it was. That couldn't have been done, but everything else I agree with. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't agree with is the punch. Everything else could have been prevented. Me busting your window is warranted, so on and so forth, because I've given you multiple chances to comply and you did not. But no, I wouldn't have uppercut him. But then I don't know. We need to see the clip. Maybe you like elbowed him or something. We'll see. I hope this is not off context. Oh, this thing. Yo, tell me why when I seen this, I watched all of these clips. No wonder all these niggas are calmed. Especially this one. I wouldn't even have hesitated. I would have seen her coming at me with a knife. Whole clip. This motherfucker let her slash him like a slash film multiple times before he popped her.
Well, we're conducting a traffic stop right now. You need to. No, he's under arrest. Hey, I'll have a car. I'm gonna push that. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
How many times do I gotta fucking say before I bust your motherfucking window? And everybody was in a shade room all over Instagram, really just coddling this fucking rug.
Can you unlock the door and step out? I will. Can you step out?
Ask him again.
There's a traffic stop. You don't need to reply to the Yes. You lock it up. Put the window down. Try to talk to him.
You know what the crazy part about this? You don't know what this motherfucker. Let's just say, just like somebody said in chat, what if this motherfucker got a gun with a switch on it? And you just start shooting out the window, I get shot all up in the face. So it's like I said, I'm never gonna be on the civilian side for resistant police officers, because you never know.
Huh? Okay. So what did he ask for when he I guess, called you?
When he pulled me over, he walked up, told him I don't be over to the shooter. There you go. And then I said, so what I did wrong?
Yeah.
He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, there's multiple people headlights.
Okay, that's still a reason.
And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you put that law up?
Huh?
Can you put that law
Yeah,
up?
when you step out of the car, I will. Hey.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
Alright, go for it. Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Show me your hands. Here. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you put that law up?
Huh?
Can you put that law
Yeah,
up?
when you step out of the car, I will. Hey.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
Alright, go for it. Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Show me your hands. Here. Here. What is your reason, sir? What is your reason? Step out now.
Just gave you the motherfucking reason as soon as he pulled your fucking ass over. You didn't comply, Rog. When he first pulled you over, he gave you the motherfucking reason, nigga. Told him to get down, he didn't want to do it, he's resisting arrest the whole entire time. One thing cops love to do, they love to grab you niggas by the locks. Time to cut those motherfuckers off. Every video I see where cops are fucking with niggas with locks, they will grab you by the locks. That's in Jacksonville too. I knew it was somewhere like this. I had a feeling.
What's wrong with you? What do you mean? I was putting my hands behind my back. I was doing what now, man? Ain't no fucking bullshit, bro. I'm doing, bro. What's going on, man? You're under arrest. That's what's going on.
The punch was unwarranted, but the punch was out of frustration. You know, like when you see a police chase and a cop finally catch somebody and they might use extra force because they damn near might have died chasing you in traffic. It's basically that type of thing.
No, yes, bro. Yes. There's no reason, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off of you, bro. Yeah. And I'm just trying to have a real conversation with y'all, bro. That's not gonna work. You just gotta see what's happening. When they actually step out of vehicle, you should have done that shit. So your partner didn't even act. Marijuana in right pocket. Yeah, it is. So why close your door if you see him pull up? Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, but I didn't do nothing. No resisting, idiot. I didn't do nothing wrong.
I didn't do nothing wrong but give you attitude, slam my car door, refuse to give my license, and refuse to comply. But I did nothing wrong. Y'all just pulled me over without asking me or telling me anything, busted my window, snatched me out of my whip, slammed me on the ground, and started Rodney Kinging me. Yeah, alright.
You start arresting me. 1067.
I didn't say ask, I said ask. Open up your ears.
Talk to me. 30-year-old brother mine. Last race. Budget.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look, for real though, niggas act like this is the way they caught me on Instagram. Yellow 12s and a red shirt and some dingy ass black jeans. That's a trash fit.
You start arresting me. 1067. Talk to me. 30-year-old brother mine. Last race. Budget. Hey, yes. You good? I know. You're supposed to go on. No. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they bleeding and everything. I would have uppercut them too. I'm like, boop. I'd have seen I was bleeding. I'm like, I'm bleeding now. Ah!
You good? Yeah, you or him? Okay.
Looks totally different from the cop side, besides the rog that was trying to go viral. With fucking 12s on. As soon as you're a nigga with 12s on, you automatically guilty to some extent. That's the ultimate rog shoe. Facts, you get 1 star off the rip soon as you wearing 12s. Every nigga that commits crimes and does dumb shit loves putting on 12s. How many clips have we seen in here, chat, to all the people that got cloaks, deep cloaks? How many clips have we seen of niggas doing dumb shit in 12s? Like, almost to the point where it's like undeniable. Hold on, let me see. Alright, so here's the police chief talking about it. So Sheriff Waters of Jacksonville says that Anthony McNeil Jr., a 22-year-old, caused the police to react the way that he did and accuses McNeil of trying to set the public against law enforcement, which is, I feel like that's what he tried to do. That's a rough 22, by the way. Hairline super receding. Let the locks go, my niggas. You're actually gonna cause yourself to recede ungenetically.
It's not reality. One video clip, devoid of context, can be very misleading. Given that McNeil never brought this incident...
Bro, this fool got a hairline like Herb Dean at 22. Bet you it all came from wearing locks, too.
Social media is not reality. One video clip, devoid of context, can be very misleading. Given that McNeil never brought this incident to JSO's attention, but rather pushed the cell phone camera footage that he had in his possession since March 5th out on social media, one can only assume...
Wait, so this nigga had the footage since March 5th?
And I'm saying I assume that he intended to inflame the public. The administrative process is still ongoing, and as such, I will neither defend nor commend Officer Bauer's response to resistance until all the facts are known and the investigation is completed. However, as the leader of this agency, I will not remain silent while important facts and information are buried to advance an anti-police agenda. The truth is, William McNeil Jr. was non-compliant with JSO officers within 21 seconds after he was stopped for multiple civil infractions. His non-compliance quickly rose to the level of criminal resistance to a police officer. McNeil was arrested and pled guilty to resisting a police officer without...
Wait, so why is this nigga Uncle Tom? Because he has a job and wears a uniform? See, that's what I don't understand about you niggas, bro. Like, you want everybody black to think like a typical nigga. You want everybody black to be a typical nigga. If they don't agree with the typical nigga shit, you're an Uncle Tom, you're a C-00, so on and so forth. That's the problem with niggas. Anytime you try to be different growing up black, regular niggas will always try to diminish your shit. We talked about this all the time. You're not wearing J's, getting clowned. You don't got the best fits on, getting clowned. You speak proper, you're getting clowned. You don't agree with niggas, you a sellout. You ain't down with the cause. But they be the first one to jump you. The most fades you're probably ever gonna have in your life are gonna be with niggas. Let's be real. You're not gonna be catching fades with SAs and Caucasians. You're gonna be fighting niggas your whole life. Especially if you grow up in a fucking black neighborhood. Every fade I ever caught was with a nigga. And before you niggas say the Samoan shit, the nigga was half black.
Violence. Force absolutely looks ugly. And because all force is ugly, whether or not the officer involved acted within outside JSO policy, that's still what we're investigating.
Dude had the footage since March. Was just sitting on the desk like, man, I gotta figure out why they got viral. These niggas, I don't like the way they did me. Nigga was going through all this dildos and chakra lube. So, I mean, I gotta figure out a way to blow the fuck about social media. TikToks ain't really bringing in our money. I seen niggas streaming on Twitch, but that shit hard to do. I ain't got no collabs. You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna release that footage. Boom. I'm literally thinking this shit just happened a couple of days ago. This fucking Zesty Rog had the shit since March. Nigga, it's literally fucking the end of July. So Zesty Rog is one word, by the way, just so you guys know. It's one word. Alright, off this shit, man. I knew it was something fugazi about that whole thing.